35-year-old Courtney Faison is a single mom to 2-year-old Reagan.
We lived in Baltimore, and I quickly started realizing that I wanted to be closer to home. My mom was just like dropping those little hints. I want to be around my granddaughter, and my brother and sister-in-law had a daughter, and my mom was with her all the time.
So Faison and her daughter made the move to New Hampshire.
The rent or mortgages here tend to feel pricier than they did in Maryland, but it seems like the cost of living is cheaper to be in New Hampshire than in Baltimore.
Despite working a full-time job, Faison says money was still tight.
I've never had savings. One of my biggest things when I had my daughter was, how can I figure out how to have the life that I currently have, but weave a full second individual into that life and be able to afford it. And I knew I'd either have to get a huge raise at my current job, or I'd have to start working part-time.
So Faison started doing direct sales for Arbonne, a company selling botanical-based personal care products.
I was feeling generous and I wanted to do a giveaway. I love it because I can weave it into my normal day. I can do an online training or a webinar with Arbonne. My daughter's in bed, and I don't have to worry about finding childcare for her.
This is her side hustle, a job to earn some extra cash in addition to her full-time career. She does this to get by. No fancy vacations or extras.
I just started realizing, if I want to be able to do anything, I would have to get a second job.
And she's not alone. A recent study by Vistaprint found that more of a third of millennials surveyed have both full-time and side jobs, or, as many millennials put it, a side hustle.
Millennials are seeing side hustles as being important and the way of the future. In fact, 73% are saying that side hustles are here to stay.
And more adults could find themselves working beyond 9 to 5 as the cost of living continues to rise and wages continue to stagnate. According to the Pew Research Center, after accounting for inflation, the average salary today has the same purchasing power it did 40 years ago. A recent study by the financial firm Merrill Lynch found 3/4 of millennials rely on their parents for some kind of assistance, from cell phone bills to rent.
Millennials are relying on parental support longer than other generations. I always joke with parents, let me know when your kids are off your phone bill. But I see it in every form, definitely in helping with grandchildren, the child care issues, maybe helping with cars or car insurance. So it really varies, and it's very dependent on the economic means of the families themselves.
My mom actually owns this house, but I cover the expenses for it. It's hard trying to juggle it all, and I'm definitely not out trying to be rich. I work really hard to basically just make ends meet. I'm not buying expensive stuff. I don't have super nice things. I definitely knew single parent life would be hard, but it's fulfilling.
While some young adults continue to work side jobs to get by, others work extra hours to support aging family members.
I never thought, right now at the age of 34, that I would be taking care of our parents.
The oldest of 4 girls, Miriam Michelle Alexis, is a caregiver to her father. She's also married, works outside the home, and is raising 2 young children.
Growing up, I would say, was a great time up until my father got sick. He contracted Parkinson's disease, and we had to put him in a nursing home. So I would say a lot of the financial burden fell on all of our family, something that we weren't prepared for.
On top of that, Michelle Alexis has student loans, a mortgage, and 2 jobs.
Average childcare costs of $450 a week. It just doesn't add up. So, that's why most millennials pick up a hobby that they were really good at and make it into a living, because that's what it's succumbed to. There's not anyone that I know that are in my age group that doesn't have 2 or 3 jobs.
A new normal for a generation of people intent on following their passions on the path to financial independence.
I think that American dream is still well alive. This is just a new way that we're finding that millennials and Americans in general are finding their way to achieve it.
So this is interesting. The Vistaprint study found that on average, millennials bring in an additional $1,200 a month through a side hustle. That is $15,000 a year.
Right, and they're averaging about 17 hours a week on that side hustle, and half of them, more than half of them, say, look, we would do this full time if we could make enough money on the side business to leave the regular job, but they really need both, which is why they're doing it.
And if they can swing it, it makes sense. All right, financial planning the millennial way.